Hey guys, I'm so excited for 80 days and I want to walk you through this and keep it very simple so you are set up for success when we start on Monday. First things you'll want to do is I want you to go to the program materials on your on-demand and I want you to print out the starter guide and the eating plan. And typically I don't print these out, but I think this program is a little more extensive in terms of just like, it's not as straightforward. It's not hard, but you do need to kind of educate yourself. So I'm going to try and go through it. I know a group will do a good job of going through it and answering any questions. But just to kind of help you, I think it would be great if you could print it out. And so what you'll do is, I'll show you really quickly. You will go to your on-demand. I'm already in it, but when you click on 80-Day Obsession, again, the workouts are not there yet. They'll drop on Monday, and they'll all be out there. Go to Program Materials, and that's where you're going to see your starter guide. You click over, you'll see your nutrition plans for each of the groups. And then there's also down here the food list. So we'll start with I'll just leave this up so it's easiest to walk through it this way. So we'll start with the starter guide. So the first things that you'll want to do, and let me back up a little bit actually. Let me just kind of explain a little bit. So, this program is unlike anything that Beachbody's done before because it's going to incorporate time nutrition. Every single workout is different, which is just incredible. So if you're like me in the past, like pre-kids, I would plateau a lot, and I just wouldn't really see the results that I know I could have achieved because I got burnt out. I likely wasn't keeping my nutrition in check. All the normal things, but that's where I think the accountability groups are really going to come in to play and really help because 80 days is a long time. It's definitely something that would be very difficult and challenging to do on your own. So throughout the 80 days, when you have questions, when you feel like unmotivated, speak up, let me know, let others know, and we'll make sure that we help you stay motivated because you can really achieve some awesome results with this program. So really excited. So it's going to go through a couple different phases. So there's phases 1, phases 2, and phases 3. I don't want to overwhelm you. I'm really going to focus this conversation today on just phase 1. But do know when you get to phases 2 and 3, we will recalculate where you fall, so your bracket may change. And then there'll also be something called a refeed day in phase 2. And that'll help to replenish you and refuel you on certain days ahead of certain workouts. And I know that sounds kind of intimidating, but it's really not. And it's really awesome because you get to eat some really great carbs, in my opinion. So excited for that. But again, I don't want to go into too much detail on phases 2 and 3 yet. I really just want to focus on talking about getting you started for Monday. So first thing you'll want to do, and we'll have a reminder for this in the group, is you'll want to take those before photos and measurements. Please, please, please do. And take them, I would do, take them with like just your sports bra on, and then also take them with a shirt on too. And take them different angles. Make sure you get your measurements, but please do that. And then also you can put your results in online and get like a free shirt at the end. But we'll go into more detail about that. But I really, really encourage you because this program especially is one that you are going to see a lot of results and maybe more non-scale victories. I think you will lose weight if you follow this. But depending on what your goals are, it may be to tone, it may be to strengthen, and you're really going to want to make sure you're taking those photos and measurements because that's going to really tell the true story. Okay, so phase 1, you will calculate some very similar to 21-Day Fix, and it uses the containers, so all very similar to 21-Day Fix. So you'll take your weight, you'll multiply it, you'll get your baseline, and then you'll add in your calorie burn, and that's your maintenance. So I do want to make note that, and I'm going to stop right there, that if you are not trying to lose weight, if you are just looking to maintain, if you're just looking to strengthen, tone, not lose weight, Autumn does say that you should stop there. You should use your maintenance calories for this program. And I think it can be alarming to some people because they feel like they're eating too much, but you're about to embark on some really intense workouts. So don't let the amount of food that you will be consuming intimidate you or make you feel like you are going to gain weight. You are really going to be doing different workouts than your body's ever experienced before. Not in a scary way, but just make note of that. Like as you do your calculations, like make sure you know what your goals are. But if you are, trying to lose some weight, you will take that calorie, or you will do the deficit. And your calorie target right here is going to tell you what group you fall in. One thing to note is if you are nursing, you would stay at your maintenance calories. So I am still nursing. I don't know if we'll make it the entire time. I'm hoping we do. So I actually fall into Plan C. Now with 21 Day Fix, I've always been in Plan B, but with this, I'm going to be in Plan C. So it seems kind of like a lot of food for me, but that's good because I definitely don't want my milk supply to dip. So then what I would do after that is I'll go to Plan C and I'll pop that open. And there's a plan, like I said, for each group. So it's about 11 pages. So I printed it out just front and back. It was really helpful to see it. So it'll just give you an overview of your portion containers. Again, very similar to 21 Day Fix, or it is 21 Day Fix containers. And then this is what I get. So I'm kind of bumping up in each of these areas. So I used to get 4 green, now I'll have 5. I used to get 4 red, now I'll have 5. So for some of you that are in Group A, you may still be in Group A, but you also may be in Group B. So just, let me know if you have any questions. And something else that Autumn mentioned, I was listening to a couple of videos earlier today about the 80-day obsession. If you're borderline, that doesn't mean anything. Even if you're only 1 calorie away from another group, stay in the group where you fall. That's very important. Again, to stay in the group that you fall in. And also if you find, so we really encourage you to stick to the group that your calculation shows you should be in for the entire first month until we get to, if you'll see, I kind of grazed over it. But in phases 2 and 3, we'll recalculate, and there's a lower deficit. So that'll put you likely in a different group at that point. But if after the first 2 weeks you are having extreme headaches, you never feel full, you don't feel like you're eating enough, given how intense the workouts are, on yours, because everybody is different, we may then need to revisit to see if you need to bump up to another plan or to the next plan. So then let's talk about the time nutrition. So this is the biggest thing I really wanted to cover today. So you will need to figure out when you're going to work out and just make sure you schedule it each day. So for me, it's going to be different every day, unfortunately. I would like to get on the habit of doing like a workout, maybe Monday and Wednesday at the same time, Tuesday, Thursday at the same time. And I know not every day you're always going to know when you're going to be able to work out. But if you can figure out how or when, about what time, then you can start to kind of space out your meals. So this is why it's going to be so important to do some meal prep, so you have those options readily available when you are going to work out. So if you are an early morning workout, which I know some of you are, you will want to wake up and eat a pre-workout meal as soon as you wake up. Now, I know for some people, they don't have 60 to 90 minutes to wait for that to digest. So the best suggestion is doing your shake. So you would do your shake and also incorporate a carb into that pre-workout meal, along with, if you're using the supplements, Energize. And if you guys aren't using Energize and Recover for this program, I think you should consider it. I've been using Energize for a while. It's a great pre-workout. It's great in general, just to give you some energy. But let me know if you're not, and we can talk more about it, because the Autumn also wrote this plan around including these supplements. So I'll be using Energize and Recover. And Recover will help just to repair your muscles after these workouts. And especially as you go through this program and start to lift heavier weights, it'll be really good to have that component in your diet. So again, if you're a morning workout person, you'll do likely a shake would probably be your best bet. Get your workout in. And then if you're doing the supplements, you'll do your Recover and a fruit about 30 minutes after. And then like an hour after, you'd incorporate a veggie, a protein, and a carb. You also have a teaspoon in that one. And then throughout the day, you would want to be eating a meal every 2 to 3 hours. And so the meals, there's some meal example options here to show you what containers to use. And then as you go through the guide, they actually have some different meal plan options. So these just give you examples of the types of foods that you could include. But don't forget to reference your food list to figure out what you're going to fill your containers with. Again, I think there's very small differences between this and the 21-Day Fix Extreme food plan, but just make sure you take a look at that. And then on Sundays, you will have, I believe it's Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. On 80-Day Obsession is your rest day, which is very important. I've never been much of a rest person, but it is something that Autumn feels very strongly about in this program, that you allow your body adequate time to recover after doing 6 days of these workouts. So your container plan will not change. You'll still have the same amount of containers even on your rest day, but you won't need your Beachbody supplements. I may have Energize anyway, but you won't need your Recover, or if you use Hydrate or Recharge, you won't need those. And so there's a purple, we always recommend in the 80-day to do that purple, have that fruit 30 minutes after your workout, and on that rest day, it'll just be incorporated into a meal. And then I'm going to stop here and not go into the refeed day meal plan, because that's going to start in phase 2. And I don't want to overwhelm you. I also want to learn about it a little bit better too. But this will get you started for phase 1. And then through the book, in each of the plans, there's a meal planner that you can write out. And you could print this out and have it, or I just used my my meal planner notebook to write them out, because I think it is going to be really important in the beginning until you kind of get used to the food you're eating. And then here in the back are some different workout block examples, and they call it blocks because it's a 4 to 5 hour window before and after exercise where you're fueling your body properly. You're training like an athlete. You should fuel your body like an athlete. So this one shows like a workout at 7:30. This one's one at 1:30, and then this is like an evening one. And this one right here is probably the one I'm going to follow the most. I usually have the ability to get in a workout at lunchtime. So I'll probably be doing at least 2 regular meals and then that pre-workout meal before I do my exercise for the day. Okay, making sure and cover everything. I did want to show you this. So I put together what maybe my first week, next week is going to look like. These aren't shown in a time order necessarily, but this just shows you kind of what I'm thinking for mine. So one example of the day would be if I were going to work out in the morning, I would do my shake with spinach and peanut butter, and then I'd have some oatmeal on the side to get my pre-workout meal. And then 30 minutes before my workout, I'll do my energize. I'll work out, then I'll do my recover and a fruit. And then an hour after my workout, I'll do a protein, which will be my eggs. I'll probably add some spinach or some type of vegetable into the scramble, and then a piece of toast. And my plan is to really make a batch of eggs. I usually eat on those only about 2 days, but just try, or like egg muffins. I mean, things that you can prep before, that'll be super helpful. And then that day I would do like really just a regular lunch. So salad with, lots of vegetables, a protein, even adding a fruit, and then doing a snack. And I think with this plan, you're just going to see more food. So for me, I'm having to incorporate some additional food into my snacks, and then likely just a regular dinner, a protein, a carb, and a vegetable. And then as you can see down here, I've hit all my containers for the day. And then this is just another example, just regular meals, but then doing not my shake for my pre-workout or my post-workout, but doing like eggs, and then doing, doing shake post, but doing something different before my workout. And like I said, I very rarely will get a morning workout in just because of the kids and our schedule in the morning. So I'll be likely just eating breakfast, snack, and then getting in my pre-workout meal and my post-workout meal. So I'm happy to send this to you so you have the template and you can fill it out as needed, but definitely encourage you to print out your eating plan so you have those templates as well in there. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it for now. Again, I don't want to go into too much detail on phases 2 and 3 yet. I just wanted you all to be ready to go on Monday. One other thing. On the on-demand, and I'm going to actually talk about this a little bit tomorrow, I think, or 1 week coming up. We will have, we'll try and incorporate like a couple posts in the accountability group around just 80-day obsession meal plans or recipes to help you with not getting bored with what you're eating. So definitely reference Fixate. There's some really great videos and recipes in here. One I know that would be helpful is just about meal prep. It's a little bit longer, it's 16 minutes, but 5 days of food. So that's something I'm probably going to check out. So a couple different options there other than just recipes. I think that's it. So yeah, print out, read through everything, schedule your workouts, just get excited, get prepared, make sure you have your weights, bands, and sliders. We have the weights that you can change the amount just on one set, but if you only have like one set of weights, that's fine. But I would you're going to get stronger. Like you're going to have major guns after this month 1, I think. So you may need to purchase additional weights. You can go to a store like Five Below or even Walmart and get, they're very inexpensive. But expect to become very strong. So you're going to need strong weights. And then, or lift your kids. And then something else too is make sure you're tracking and just being mindful of what you're lifting. And I think that'll be cool to just see like, okay, last week I could only do 8s, but and next month I can do 15. So I think you're going to see that, but it would be nice to make sure that you're kind of noting throughout just how heavy you're lifting and how strong you're getting. And then make sure you've got your meal plan squared away. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to take photos. And actually in the, let me go back real quick. In the on-demand, there is a section in the 80-Day Obsession right now where she put a couple intro videos out that you can go watch just to get a little obsessed already. But if you go to 80-Day, yeah. The workouts obviously aren't there yet, but there are 2 intro videos, quick start and eating plan. So check those out, and that'll help you. And then we'll have the accountability group. So super excited that you guys are all ready to do this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, but I have always wanted to really stick to like a not harder, but just a more challenging program. And this is really gonna be it. So if you have any questions, let me know. I think, don't overanalyze this. Don't try and get super creative in the first week. I mean, stick to the basics. Do the foods that you like, that you normally like, that your family likes, and just figure out the best way to structure them around your workout, and let me know if you have questions. All right, I'm excited. Talk to you soon. Bye.